You made a little video over the weekend?
I did?
Did you?
Or was that further back?
No, it could
That video?
Oh, you mean the thing with Schraub?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a beauty.
This is a blast. Did you guys get to see that at all?
You really own Schraub.
Next subject.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to punish you for experimentation.
Yeah, you know the deal.
You're like maybe that'll be great.
I saw like 20 likes. I figured some of those people.
Let's bring out our friend, our old friend, our young but old friend, Mr. Andy Kindler.
Andy Kindler!
You can sit any
of these chairs.
You can have any of this.
Take too much. I don't want to make a meal out of this. Fake recognition of someone I don't know.
That's a classic.
This is scary. What are you, Mike Douglas?
Yeah.
You know what I mean with the tall stools? Or what am I trying to say? Mike Doug? What is this, the Mike Douglas show? Right, John Lennon?
You got it.
My favorite line of all time, like you in the midst of a what am I spiral, and you're like, what am I, the what am I guy?
Who am I? The where? Who am I? The guy who says, what am I? What am I? What am I? What am I? This guy? This guy knows what I'm talking about. That lady, she doesn't know what I'm talking about. The Presbyterian in the back is wishing he was in the front, and the Catholic guy is starting up the scooter. This is kind of Rickles-like. How do you drink it? Hello? How do you drink this?
Out of the way you were
No,
doing
but
it.
where is, I mean, it's like, even when I do stand-up, they have like a nice stool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you know what? We do need little tables, don't we?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I don't care. People, yes, babies are getting ripped from their mothers. I don't have a place to put my goddamn drink. I'm not saying one's worse. I like when cable news
We're
says.
just talking about things we hate.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, isn't it really the Democrats that made it impossible for you to put your drink down? Or wasn't the show just carrying through the rules?
I won't say, I always say Democrat Party, because I'm, Frank Luntz said it was a good tactic. You know they used to do that all the time?
No.
They're so evil, and their program's so evil, that they just accept these things. Like they won't say the Democratic Party. They only will say the Democrat Party.
Oh,
because Democratic Party would make it sound as if they're democratic.
I see.
But Democrat Party, it doesn't even work really
No,
as
but they're trying. You gotta
propaganda.
give it to 'em.
But it works to signal that you are like a horrible human being.
It's preemptive propaganda. It's like It's not like they believed that the calling it democratic was actually gaining any ground, but they're just like spraying a little ant poison like in that area, like just to keep a line from.
But
forming.
Frank Luntz did though. He thought it was. I'm a little raspy tonight. I'm not doing. I work as a Rod Stewart impersonator normally. Tonight's the night. I can't do the whole thing. Everything's alright.
Did you see that he finally broke his silence on the whole urban legend? Because when you hear the words Rod Stewart, what's the first thing you think of if you're over?
I know. I don't listen to. I wish I could get the 8 rumors I know out of my head. I mean, I know they're true things.
It's like somehow well they're not. I mean, it does. Rod
Oh,
Stewart.
not that one. Not that
Yeah,
one.
like
Not that one. But there's a couple of them. Like a Chuck Berry. I don't even want to get into
who
it.
knows?
There's things I've heard that I wish I could unhear.
But they said that Rod Stewart.
Oh, I'm the bad guy because some people are into fetishes, and I'm not saying he was.
No, he didn't.
He did have to go to the hospital.
No, he didn't.
He did.
No, Rod Stewart. That
he had to go to the
sounds.
hospital, yeah.
I also.
He had to have his.
Well,
he
yeah.
did have to have.
He
his
was really
stomach
sick.
He
pump.
go to the hospital at one time. Yes, he had
But he-
various operations.
I did when I had my appendix out. So that doesn't. Nobody started a story about gerbils based on that. And when I say gerbils, I really mean Goebbels. Think about it.
There
Think
was
about
this
it.
urban legend
Trump's
that Rod
concentration
Stewart
camp.
went into a bar one night and he hung out with like the Navy, and then and then the next night at his concert he fainted on stage, and they rushed him to the hospital and they pumped and then the numbers get really specific about the number of quarts or ounces of semen or urine that they pumped out of his stomach. It's
He
like,
collapsed
true.
from being too full of semen. Everyone knows this.
And it was like this really enduring rumor because there was no internet
'Cause it was
at one time. So
true.
you got all your news through your babysitter while they were washing their Camaro. Like that was the only way you got any information about the world. And that was the internet. And it was like, and then Rod Stewart's song would come on and go, take a chance, baby.
What song is that?
I don't
What
want to
song is
infringe
that?
on anything. I made up
Come on down and take a chance. I think you're doing like
down, baby. I'm taking a Rod Stewart sounded song on
you sound like Bob Seger. You're doing a Bob Seger.
Shake down, take down. Everybody wants a walk of life. Shake down, take down. Hooked up, you busted. Wow.
Shakedown Street.
I just like the idea that 2 to 3 quarts of semen is a medical emergency.
Wait a second.
It is. It's enough to make you collapse. It's not just like you don't want to lay down. Like you need to go to the hospital.
That's right.
That's
In the
how
middle of a
potent-
concert. Wake up, Maggie!
Oh no!
I'm sorry.
I'm not feeling well.
Sorry, blokes.
From all the quarts of
semen I ate.
semen that I supposedly
I gotta
have
lay down.
consumed. How do you even consume semen? I've tried.
So he eventually.
You can't get it on a fork.
He kind of.
That was me doing a gay homophobic kind of joke. Like, oh, hey, I'm gay. That was a shock.
He let the rumor float for a long time.
Did he? Well, because he
didn't
wouldn't
touch it.
dignify it.
He was like, yeah, exactly. He didn't want to dignify it. He was classy, Rod Stewart, about it. And then, like, I think maybe because the guy that started that rumor died. I think.
Oh, so we know
Rod
Of
Stewart-
too much semen.
Yeah.
He finally addressed it in an interview. He said, "Look, the guy that started that rumor was my publicist.
Wow.
And he got
it was his publicist.
He got pissed off at me because I fired him because for like really pervy, creepy reasons. Like he had like sex with a groupie in a room that Rod Stewart's underage daughter was sleeping in a hotel room. Like, and he found out about it and fired the guy. He's like, you don't do that in the room where my daughter's sleeping. And the guy, and then Rod Stewart was like really cool about it, going like, yeah. And then that was his way of getting back at me. And you got to admit, he was good at his job. Like it's like quite a PR guy. Like I'm famous for drinking 2 quarts of semen. I got 8 platinum albums. Like the one thing I did that's everyone knows is I drank 2 quarts of semen. He's a fucking genius.
Well, you know that I would. Here's the thing. I'm not. I would never commit suicide. But if real people really thought of me, every time they thought of me, that's the guy who drank the semen, I would put a bullet in my head.
I know.
I can't believe any of these people
That's a guy
live
that's
after
confident.
these rumors.
It's amazing that somebody's that's inspiring that he would be that confident enough to just be like, oh, well, what are you doing, love? I'm reading the paper, governor. Oh, baby, don't be a piffler. Puss wind me some wainscoting. Give me a taste. Well, let me wet my beak of the news, love. I don't know if you want to hear all the news today, cheeky Robbie, baby.
Are you
love.
doing British people?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a British couple, and they're
I don't
flat.
get-
Which
yeah.
a flat could be anything. It's
He
like,
must be like
like pudding and flat mean
Yeah.
8
It's a
times
Cockney
more than
thing, right?
Yeah. give us some news then, love. Be a bird.
Jesus.
Oh well, if
Be
you
a bird.
Yeah.
it says you drank 2 quarts of semen last night. I changed her into she's I don't know.
Two
She turned into
liters.
Harley Quinn. It says you drank 2 quarts of semen, Mr. S.
She was Edith from All in the
Jesus.
Family. Stop by.
And then Rod Stewart's response was, huh. How many, is that just in the Post or, no, it's the Montana Gazette, it's everywhere. It seems you're famous for one thing, drinking 2 quarts of semen. Well, I'm gonna go golf.
I would like to update that about the suicide thing. I wouldn't commit suicide if maybe I was Rod Stewart and had that kind of self-esteem. You know what I mean?
But don't we draw from this? If we want to become Rod Stewart, we gotta
would've.
imagine ourselves as people so strong that you could say we drank 2 quarts of semen and we wouldn't even fucking blink. We would just be like, when's my next tour? Get me out there again. I'll drink 3 quarts.
I don't think you're not going to see
did it
that
once.
turn up at any triathlons anytime soon as
Yeah.
part of a, I don't know, was it doing a joke? Swim a river, then you drink semen, and then you run.
Yeah.
I'm not blue. The subject was blue.
Yeah, the subject is a dirty subject.
It's a filthy subject.
Andy's happy to work clean.
I work a T and TV clean.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, nobody's working. We don't know. I mean,
What do you think made him finally? Because the guy died, and where did you see it?
it was in an interview. It was just like I want to say a Vanity Fair or a Rolling Stone.
don't-
I don't know. Sorry.